Hello, dear viewers and visitors of the official channel YouTube of the Ministry of Equipment and Water. In this new interview with experts, with officials about the sector of roads, all gathered here in Rabat for the international seminar about innovative concepts of exploitation of road operation for sustainable and safe mobility. Without further delay, I have the honor to have with us today Mr. James Elliott, member of the Technical Commission 2.4 about the PIARC, World Road Association. Welcome, Mr. James.
Thank you very much, Sam.
Mr. James, first of all, can you provide us a brief overview about the Technical Commission 2.4?
Yes, so TC 2.4 or Technical Committee 2.4. Its title is Road Network Operations and ITS. So really it's based on advising road network operators, so governments, but also private operators on modern modes of transport. So subjects like mobility as a service, but also how ITS equipment and new types of technology can help them make better decisions about roads becoming safer, more sustainable. So that's what the Technical Committee does.
Mr. Elliott, can you give us more details about UK experience in this mobility?
Yeah, so I advise the National Highways Authority and some of the regional roads authorities on how to better maintain their assets, but also how to embrace new technology. And especially for urban cities such as London, where there are constraints on capacity and there is lots of demand for roads, it's very important to keep abreast of technology which might make their job easier, but also give road users a safer and more reliable experience.
Okay, we talk, Mr. James, about the mass mobility as a service. Can you give us more information about this?
Yeah, so the presentation I'm giving at this conference is about a case study on mobility as a service for the southern English region. And so what they have done there is develop an integrated ticketing platform, which combines multi-modes. So passengers can buy one ticket, which can be used on buses, taxis, ferries, even e-scooters.
In just one platform?
Yeah, on one platform, and the advantage is to also with travel planning. So it brings together the ability for users to plan a journey across all of those multiple modes in one place.
For local citizens and tourists also?
Yeah, local citizens and tourists can download the app. So there are
planify their
so there's no restrictions on using the app.
Okay. Mr. James, what are the main benefits and also challenges for implementing this innovative concepts about road operation?
Yeah, so if I start with challenges, I think often countries or cities lack a holistic vision. So, a 360 vision on what future mobility should look like, but also the pathway to get there. So that's one of the big constraints. The second is skills and capability, because obviously ITS and technology requires a different level of skills. So often road authorities haven't got those skills in-house, so they have to rely on the kind of private contractors, private consultants. But really what they should be doing is upskilling their own resources. So the third challenge is always investment and funding. And again, it's how governments prioritize mobility and transport compared to other sectors such as healthcare, education, etc.
Mr. James, adopting these innovative concepts are expensive for a country like Morocco, Tunisia, or other. They can adopt this easily?
It is expensive. I think your Minister from the Interior also said that it costs a lot of money to implement these new new technologies, but it pays dividends in the future. So it's a bit like investing in, say, solar power for your house. There's a payback period. And I think, but with the right foresight of government that provides the right frameworks and direction, it can then lead to the right level of investment for the future.
Okay, Mr. Elliott, how do you see the future of mobility sustainable and safe, not for the world? How you can see this future?
Well, again, it comes back to different country models. So different countries have different priorities and different roadmaps. So in low to middle income countries like Morocco and Tunisia, they're already spending a significant proportion of their economic budget on roads and new investment. More mature countries like the UK, USA, has these competing demands for its money. But I think that all countries are embracing ITS equipment. They're all embracing mobility as a service, because ultimately it's the customer that benefits. And also it's not the road user only. It's very important to stress that there are lots of non-road users that have to live side by side with the car. And a lot of cities in particular are trying to reduce the reliance on cars and get people out of their cars and using more public transport.
And also keep it for the future generations.
Yeah, and factoring in that future demand, making sure that there's enough capacity. So again, there was a presentation this morning about your tolled motorways, and it was building in, people when they first open see very empty roads, but they quickly fill up. So it's important to factor in demand.
Okay, by that, I would to thank you very much, Mr. James Elliott. You are member of CT 2.4 for the PIARC for all these details. And welcome again. Have a good stay in Kingdom of Morocco.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, dear viewers, and goodbye.